my name is Michael G. Smith, and I work for a company called Mutual Boiler Re. And I am going to show you how we do use Domino and XPages to interact with our customers. So, first, just a little bit about myself. I am an HCL ambassador for 2021. I'm not sure if that means anything with our audience today, but, and I have been developing with Domino for uh, quite a good bit of time here. So, and I do blog occasionally at the URL listed there, xpage.me. So, about Mutual Boiler Re. So, as we just discussed, yes, I am in the U.S. Our company is a U.S. company. We're near Philadelphia, and I'm after seeing the snow outside of Hognay's window. I'm very happy that there's no snow on the ground here, although it does make me want to go turn on my fireplace. So the RE in Mutual Boiler Re stands for reinsurance. So what does that mean? That means we are your insurance company's insurance company. And specifically, we specialize in reinsuring um, for equipment breakdown. So if you have, if you're if you have a laundromat, for example, we would insure your washers and your dryers. Or if you have a dry cleaner, we're going to insure the equipment that you have there to dry clean. So if you want to learn more about our company, our URL is listed here, mutualboilerre.com. So a little bit about our journey with Domino. So we have been a Domino customer for quite a long time, and it has been powering all of our business processes for pretty much that length of time. So we had a notes client based application which served as our enterprise application, and over the course of the past 6 or 7 years, we've transitioned that to be an XPages based application. So I'm going to tell you a little story, a very short story. We had a little bit of a business problem. So back in 2013, before I joined the company, uh, the developers at that time they built a portal to make it easier to exchange information with our customers. So again, us being a reinsurance company, our customers are other insurance companies. The problem was that portal was not very good. Customer engagement was low. Our client relationship managers did not feel comfortable pushing our customers to use the portal. However, the problem was not the underlying technology, which was Domino and XPages, but it was the execution of the technology. And since I wasn't with the company at that time, I don't feel a lot of shame in throwing other people under the bus. I'm kidding. Um, but the developers at that time were new to XPages, and perhaps did not use some of the best practices. The interface was designed by developers and not designers, which, as in the modern world we live in, it's much more important to have people with design experience who are building your applications for you. However, we were convinced that we could get it right. And don't know if this meme plays with our current crowd, but for me growing up, I used to watch the show all the time, so I makes me laugh. So as we embarked on getting it right, so to speak, we had to set out some basic goals, obviously. The first of which, build a more user-friendly UI and UX, and that's kind of obvious anytime you're building an application, but really was important here. We needed to create a more robust search. So again, being a reinsurer, even though our customers are other insurance companies, we do uh, utilize their policies. So we have databases with millions of policies in them. So searching, when our customers would come in and they would search for a policy, that this could be a pain point for them. Sometimes what happens is, their policy number, their policy numbers have a dash in it when they send it to us, but when they're searching in our system, they're not including the dash. So we really needed to flesh out the search capabilities, make sure we're covering all the bases, that we can give them the ability to search for partial policies and get a match. And it's very important in our environment that they're able to find the policy. And then reducing phone calls, emails, manual data entry. And this was really important because just in the time that I've joined the company, which is just over 7 years now, we've doubled our revenue, which as a result means we have twice as many claims as well. So we could not afford to let information get in the way of our people being able to do their jobs. So the other piece of that is integrating this information that we want to bring in through the portal into our internal enterprise application. So uh, our company, one of our big tenets is to make things easier for our customers. And as a result, we tend to get information in all different types of formats. And we kind of tell them, you know what, we'll do the heavy lifting. Just send us what you have in whatever format works for you, and we'll work it out. Well, as we've grown, that has become more cumbersome for us. So, as we were redesigning this portal, it was very important that the information that was coming in could be integrated directly into our enterprise application, where in the previous iteration, they would submit a claim online, for example, and our claims department would get an email, and then that data would need to be manually entered. And that's just not an efficient process at all. So the solution, again, is still 100% Domino backend. We utilize our many years of data accumulation in Domino databases. We did engage with a design agency to uh, build a very user-friendly UI, but we took that and we dropped that on top of XPages, and we utilize the server-side features of XPages. We utilize the client-side features of XPages with REST services, for example, in sending and receiving information to the server. So I'm going to actually walk you through our application here. So this is actually live, hitting our server that our customers uh, engage with. This is a little bit of a canned demo, but it is actually live. So fat finger something here. So I actually want to back up a screen here and show you something. So some of our partner companies, that's what we call our customers, partner companies, sometimes they have other companies under their umbrella. So some of these people might be able to come in here and select a particular company that they want to uh, look up information or submit information for. So now our users are presented with tips. Our marketing department, uh, we give them an interface inside of our enterprise application to provide tips here. So, for example, as we rolled out this portal, which was rolled out in April of this year, uh, they thought it was a good idea to provide tips here on how to use this new portal. And users can scroll through these. So I'm actually going to log out real quick and log back in. Okay, so once users are logged in here, we kind of give them a simple dashboard here. Um, users have the ability to customize this dashboard. So if someone in one of our customers, all they deal with is claims, they might come in here and turn off this underwriting block because it doesn't mean anything to them. They're not going to engage with it, so they can simply just turn it off. Users are presented with a menu up here, and this menu is context sensitive to the services that we provide for this particular company. So we have essentially four main products: commercial, homeowners, service line, and farm. So some of our customers have all four products. Some only have commercial, some only have homeowners, or homeowners and service line, or commercial and farm. So ABC Insurance Company here, which is obviously a fake company, they have all four. They have all four products, so they're going to see every option up here on the menu. So in the claims block here, this is going to contain the most recent claims that this particular person has submitted. So if they submitted a claim yesterday, they can log back in and they can simply open it up and quickly check on the status. And this is a huge win for us because in the past they might pick up the phone and call our claims examiner or send them an email. So the claims examiner is then taking time for them to look up the claim and respond to that person with a status. So we're trying to reduce the back and forth communication and make it easier for everybody. So if I wanted to, actually, I'm going to just continue down on the dashboard here. So in our featured tools section down here. So again, this is a context-driven area where we're only going to show information that is pertinent to this particular customer. And our marketing team in the back end, they're kind of driving this. So even though this particular customer, we service their some of their commercial policies, there's certain occupancies that we call them that might not be relevant to them. So, they're going to tailor this section for this particular customer to show the information that we think they're going to be interested in helping them serve their policyholders.
You got the 4 minutes.
So the next item here is underwriting. Our customers come in here and can submit a quote. Same thing as the claims section. If they need to check on a quote that they submitted, this is where they would do it. So I'm going to start to run through a little faster here. If I wanted to submit a claim, I spoke about creating a better search, and we have that here. I don't really need to actually type anything in because this is canned, and I'm going to get the same results. But the important thing is the search is also pretty fast considering the amount of information that we have to search against. And I come in here and I can submit a claim. What I'm doing here is I'm linking to a policy that's in the system. And this is very important for us because a claim has to be tied to a policy. There are instances where we get a claim that's not tied to a policy, and we will handle that internally. But by and large, we need the majority of the claims that are submitted to be tied to a specific policy. Users can add supplemental documentation. Also, if I back out here, I can check on an existing claim. I can see all the open claims for my organization. Assuming I put some search information in here. Again, I'm just checking on a claim that exists in the system already. The engineering tab here is pretty simple. Just shows the flow, especially in the commercial side of things. A lot of the equipment, depending on what state or city it resides in, there's certain inspection requirements that are needed, and our customers can come to us and request inspections for these items, and our engineers will go out and inspect those. We have an accounting module. Since we're a reinsurance company, we don't really exchange. We don't pay claims ourselves. We kind of authorize our partner companies to pay the claims for us. So the accounting piece is kind of I don't want to say funny money, but it's a matter of just kind of balancing things out. And they can submit to us here what their numbers look like for a particular quarter, and everything calculates on the fly here. Our resource library is, we've received a lot of positive feedback about this. Again, this information is specific to this particular partner company. There is information that spans all of our commercial clients or all of our homeowners clients. We have different toggles here. Sometimes we custom brand items for particular customers. And in that case, they can access those by using these toggles.
1 minute.
Pretty fast. So I think I'm running close on time here. Just making sure I'm covering the key items. So just switching back to the presentation. So the result of this portal so far in the 7+ months it's been rolled out is we have very happy customers. The feedback we are getting is overwhelmingly positive, easier to use, more engaging. As a result, we have happy employees internally. Their jobs are now easier. Information comes into our enterprise application, and our claims team can, with just one click, they can integrate that into our enterprise application. Our client relationship managers feel comfortable going out to our customers and encouraging them to use this portal. So we're a more efficient company, and obviously that's going to make the management team very happy. And this application was actually profiled by HCL as part of the Domino 12 launch earlier this year in June 2021.